Want to know what spring in Idaho Falls is like? Here we go, let's jump on in. Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Rebecca. I'm a realtor based here in southeastern Idaho, and I make videos every single week talking about pretty much just all things life in Idaho Falls and the surrounding area, tips for buying or selling here, things to do here, everything like that you will usually find on my channel. But in today's video, I thought I would make this video since I've made it about summer and I think fall and now winter. So it's what to know about spring in Idaho. So if you're curious about what the spring season is like here we go. Let's jump on in. So number one, if you're used to a warmer climate, spring probably does not look like spring like it does here in Idaho. We really don't have a super long spring season. I feel like spring, as it's like portrayed in other places, doesn't really hit here until like April or May. So it's kind of just the tail end of winter as we're moving into spring. But like right now, today is March 14th, and this is the first 40-degree sunny day we have had all year, and it is incredible. So just know there is still a lot of snow on the ground in the spring here. I will say this winter has been a lot harsher than other winters that we've had. Last spring, this time was not this bad. It was a little bit warmer. We didn't have nearly as much snow as we do this year, but there will definitely be some snow on the ground around like March, even into April, maybe even into May this year because we've had so much. So just know it's not exactly the gorgeous green, trees blooming, birds chirping kind of spring like it is other places. We're getting into that for sure now, finally, but it takes its time. So spring in Idaho, you're just gonna have to be aware of that and to know that it's gonna take its sweet time getting here. One thing that I kind of hate about spring here, and I really do like spring here, it's so nice after a long winter to get warmer temperatures and to be able to spend more time outside and to see all the grass turning green again. Everything like that is gorgeous. But one thing that I really don't like about spring here is that there's just mud and slush everywhere, all over the roads. It's so dirty. And obviously as the weather's warming up, all the snow is melting and all the dirt is wet and muddy. So it kind of just is what it is. But your car will constantly be dirty and going outside will probably be a mess for a little bit. So just be aware of that. Another thing about spring in Idaho Falls and spring in Idaho in general is that we will get random snowstorms into like April or May. It usually doesn't stick by that time, but I remember last year, I think it was on the very last day of March, we had a few really nice weeks before that, and then suddenly March 31st hits and we get a random blizzard. I don't think it stuck around more than a day or two, but it is kind of weird to be geared up and ready for spring and then to be hit with another snowstorm. And you kind of just have to roll with it and realize that weather in Idaho can be a little bit unpredictable, especially as we're transitioning out of winter. So don't be surprised if you get a random snowstorm in like April. It happens. An amazing thing is that the days start getting longer again. Obviously that's everywhere, just as like daylight savings time happens. It just happened a few days ago here. And for the first time, we had the sun setting at like 7:30 after, it gets dark at like 5, 6 o'clock all the rest of the winter. And that was just incredible. Everyone was so happy to see the sun and to have it out for a little bit longer. So when that happens, it's gonna be the greatest thing ever. Just wait. And finally is that you'll notice when you're here in the spring, everyone just kind of starts coming alive again, and you'll see everyone outside riding bikes and playing with their kids and going for walks. Obviously there's a lot to do in the winter here, but just those first few days or even first few weeks when the weather starts warming up and the sun is out and it's easy to be outside again is just incredible. It's so rewarding after a long, hard winter here. It's just like nothing else. You'll love it. So yeah, those are a few things to know about spring in Idaho. I really do love spring here. It's such a gorgeous time of year, and it's just so nice to be able to get outside without a jacket on and to be enjoying the sun and enjoying all the color coming back, and it's gorgeous here. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them below, connect with me on social media or on my website, shoot me an email, whatever you want to do. Always happy to help you guys out. So yeah, till my next video, I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.